setting stuff on fire. I know y'all were looking forward to that. Today we're doing pyrography or wood burning, and I'm joined by my younger brother. Pyrography, not pyro, like setting things on fire.
No, that's pyro.
And my mother. Whoa, what's up?
Nothing. That's pyromaniacs that set things on fire like that.
Well, we're technically
Pyro
saying
means fire.
that's how
like
we
trash can man from the stand.
Well, then what does graphy mean?
That means to draw.
That's right. So you're drawing with
Fire.
Yep.
Or with heat.
Yeah.
So today
Oh,
we
that's
have 3 wood burning
What if I
kits.
take it out?
We have hang on a sec. We have would you mind? We have the
One
plaid.
from Walmart.
Yeah, the plaid wood burning kit from Walmart. It was how much?
22.
Huh?
It was 20. It was $19.99.
No, it was 12.
Oh,
It was the last one on the shelf, and it was
Okay.
$12. We have a very expensive, high-class wood-burning kit from Dollar General. I paid $10 for that. Hopefully it works.
Okay.
And then we have a Chandler
What's
wood-burning tool. This is the one Amazon recommended. None of them have been plugged in yet.
See?
So would you guys go ahead and unwrap your kits?
This is mine to keep.
Yes,
You bought it, didn't you?
he did.
Yeah.
I only held on to it because we thought it might be good in that he doesn't have to remember to bring it. It would already be here.
Let's see. Oh, look at that!
Yeah, it's your little tip.
That's right. So this one, the $12 one, came with several tips.
I believe
It
yes.
also came with a stand. Look.
A
And
nice
your stand, yeah, your stand might be a little nicer than the one that came with mine.
What's wrong with you?
Mine's like a little circle stand. His folds up. But I haven't. Oh, it's so tight you can. Oh. Or,
Hurt
there we
yourself
go.
with it, huh?
Yeah, you can hurt yourself with it, I guess.
This has been fun. But also, I was thinking about, maybe one time when I get my job, if I get to work for the job. I'm
Well, this
working
came with,
at.
I guess, a stand also.
Okay.
Yeah, except that one you have to build.
Yeah. So the Hobby Lobby kit
And
came with
3 tips.
what looks like an aluminum
It looks like one of the
do-it-yourself
metal
stand.
models.
Yeah. And then it comes with 2 brass tips, and both of them look like
Well,
chisel
they-
tips.
Actually,
Mine
they're
comes
3
with
tips.
three. Mine
This
comes with 3 brass
has got a
tips
tip on it
and,
already.
Okay, so I've already plugged mine in. Oh, but I probably should have put a tip in, but that's all right, I think.
No, it's not. You don't have this.
Oh, does yours have an on? So with mine,
Oh,
I
that's
have
nice.
to unplug it.
Yeah,
Mine too.
I unplug
Yeah.
it really fast.
So I
you can
have
burn
2
your hand.
sets of extension cords, so we don't have to reach over the table. So this one is yours.
It's got soldering on it.
It does look kind of like a soldering iron. Would you go ahead and plug yours in?
I need to put the tips in first.
Now this one has rubber.
Yeah, rubber on the
right
grid.
there.
This one doesn't. It's got a
I wonder
narrower.
if does that mean it's going to get hot? Because it's a
It
different
shouldn't get
material
hot.
also.
I think it's just that's
What
like an
about yours,
ergonomic
Dev?
grip. All plastic all the time. So the thing about not soldering irons,
I'd like to try
wood
this
burning,
one.
is that you have to give your iron a chance to heat up. So that's why I wanted to
Okay,
start
so
it.
I need to get the tip off of this first, right?
I don't know. I think you can go either way because you use the pliers to put the tips in,
I don't know why, because this screws.
so that you're not touching it with your hands.
Okay. Okay, so it easily unscrews off.
So for $10 so far, that's not bad. I wanted to kind of compare the
Why does that
3
have
2 prongs,
no, 2 of these things?
so it can rest in the
you
stand.
think?
Yeah, and this is a silicone mat, so it should be heat resistant. Ta-da! Not bad.
Well, it's better than it resting on the table where it could roll and.
Yeah. And these are ceramic or terracotta
Does-
saucers. These are going to be our crucibles where you put your hot tips.
Does yours
That is plugged in,
rotate?
so it's hot.
No, but it's got a hanging thing on
Yeah,
it.
mine doesn't rotate. Does yours rotate?
No, mine doesn't. Does the cord rotate in yours? At the back? Look, right here. Swivel?
Nope.
Okay, so we have got.
We don't want anybody sent to the hospital, so let's.
This one does.
Oh, that one turns a little
It
bit.
swivels, yeah.
Should I turn mine on?
Yeah, because it needs to heat up. So we have 3 live wood burning tools. While these heat up, I wanted you guys to get a chance to take a look at the tie-dye because we didn't, I was processing that last week. So you guys never really got to see them finish. So this one is one of Aunt Paula's, I think.
Oh, I should put my coat on that.
Yeah, I can
I
smell
think
it.
this is also, yeah, you smell the burning smell. This is also one of Aunt Paula's.
Just smell
Lovely
the
smell, huh? This one is the one you made
For you.
for me, yeah. So I'm gonna put this one on
Okay.
in a minute. This is the one I made for you. I
Okay.
think it turned out pretty good.
Yeah, I think so. You get some of that spiral looking stuff.
And see, the yellow isn't too bad with these. Nah, she's still like, nah, I hate the yellow.
Yeah, looks like green.
This one's another of Aunt Paula. So she did a bunch of t-shirts. And I
She
should have
did 3, I think.
offered to help her with the rubber bands because I think she wasn't able to get them tight enough.
Maybe. I don't
And I
know.
think this one is yours, Deb.
Is that what you
Looks
say?
like I went to a guar show.
It does look like you went to a war show. You want to put it on?
Nah.
Nah, okay.
You need to wash it.
No, I washed them.
Oh.
It's stiff because I dried it on a line.
Okay.
She didn't put it in the dryer.
No. So this is the length of fabric we did.
Okay.
I'm pretty pleased with how this one turned out.
Masks out of. is
Yeah,
that
or
what
we
do?
could do
Other things.
all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
Because
that
it turned
came
out pretty
looking
cute.
very well.
Hey, it works.
Davin's already started.
And let it get hotter. Okay.
I was thinking you could practice on a piece of scrap wood when it's time. We also did 3 aprons.
Right.
So here's one of them.
Okay.
I'd like to keep at least one of them because I'm always getting stuff on me.
Or we could use them while we're working here.
Here's another.
You know?
That's true. Keep the clothes from getting wrapped.
Paint.
Yeah, that's gonna need to heat up a bit more.
Yeah, because it's not really that hot.
And then here's the third. And I'm
that
going to
one
move
definitely looks like.
spiral, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to move all the tie-dye stuff off after I show you guys. Because I know it's taking up space. This is one of these individual masks.
That we cut. Yeah, that's pretty.
Another one of the individual masks. I think we did 4.
I don't know, but that last one looks interesting. Not that one, but the next one.
And Joseph had asked if we did a coronavirus one, and this one actually kind
Oh, looks like
of
that.
looks like it, yeah.
And then there's the bandana.
I want to keep this one if that's
The scarf?
okay. Yeah, I dyed, no, this
No,
one.
that's a handkerchief.
Yeah, I dyed this one, but I could wear it
Yeah, you could.
to tie my hair
You sure
back.
could.
It depends on when you guys finish.
This is the scarf.
This is the scarf.
'Cause I figured you guys were coming at 2, so I didn't be hungry.
Rebecca, are we doing dinner?
Okay, yeah, look at those stripes and lines.
Yeah.
Huh?
Turned out pretty neat. And all of this, or almost all of this, is stuff from Walmart,
Right.
from just the craft section. So not anything expensive
But it was
or
all
fancy.
100% cotton.
Yeah, that was the big deal, is that it's cotton.
That one's pretty.
Yeah.
I killed 50 men.
This one turned out, I like the
Kinda
colors.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the
Why
blue.
are you doing that? You know that show is G-rated.
Devin.
I like that one too. Even
I
though
think
it's not
Deb did
really,
this one.
I didn't-
I don't know.
With
It's
the
just
orange and the
interesting. It
greens
looks like
and
it's
the
got a
blues.
swirl in it somewhere.
This could be dangerous.
Okay,
The kids
that
be
just
good.
looks like random spots.
Oh,
I think that's one Aunt Paula and I have done. And I did this one, and I did it to look like shibori. So like an
Okay.
indigo dye with.
That's what, yeah, because some of them had string with tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, Becca's ready.
I'll move these out of the way so
Actually,
they
we
don't.
could wear the aprons today.
All right, I'll hand them out. I was gonna put the T-shirt on and tie my hair back with the,
Yeah, be totally tie-dyed. Huh?
well, show off what we've made.
So you plan on wearing your shirts?
Well,
Yeah, this could be dangerous.
I mean, I ate them.
Yeah, but
What do you mean? Why is there a but?
I mean, sometimes people make things and they don't ever wear them.
Well, I like practical stuff.
Okay, oh no, that's too. Whatever.
Too
Don't
loud.
Too ugly.
Very
too-
Mardi Gras. Joseph said this one was Mardi Gras. What do you, switching tips? Devin, have you ever done wood burning
What's the
before?
problem?
No, I broke it.
What do
You
mean
broke it.
I bent the
Oh,
tip.
Devin.
Devin.
No.
That's why I wanted you to be kind of patient because I've been doing my research and watching
Right, 'cause
tutorials
that's not
on
the
wood
kind of
burning.
tip that you would use for,
No,
the,
it's
for
not
outlining.
bad.
Because none of these kits really come with other
Try
than
holding it like
an
this.
explanation of what each
Devin. Like this, look.
tip does.
Because some of them do sideways shading like.
Okay. Move these. So I have crocus. So with the tie, Devin just totally jumped in ahead of time. I had
Yeah.
mushrooms.
Like the
I have
mushrooms.
some that have sketches on them.
Yeah,
But I
told him
also have stencils.
he could
Draw his own stuff because I have pencils on
yeah,
the
because
table.
he could draw a Gundam on one
So
of the
I have
black
two
ones.
different types of stencils. I have some sayings. I got this from Dollar General, and I have just some different
I'll draw
folk
my
art
own.
designs.
This is going to be hard for me because I'm not used to holding.
It's kind of bulky, isn't it?
No, it's so the tip is so far away from where my hands are.
So would you like to practice before you dive in? I do have blanks.
Well, to just see what the tip
Mm-hmm.
does. But this is still.
Here's a blank.
I'm gonna draw on this.
That sounds like a good plan, but I recommend you practice. Are you done with
you
this
have
one?
to go
Yeah,
slower.
no.
Oh, you're coming back to it?
You have to actually go slower than you would
Okay, so
think.
that's the thing. You have to go really slow.
Because you have to give it a chance to burn the wood.
Yeah.
Especially when you're going against the grain. That can be difficult to do. Because it wants to skate on the grain.
Yeah. Supposedly pine is one of the easier ones to burn. I don't know if this is pine.
Pine is soft.
So this is a patience thing.
Yeah, because you can't do it fast. What you gonna do on that board, Dad? You bought it for a reason.
How do I pull off the tip?
You don't cool it off. How do you pull it off? You use pliers
Yeah,
and you
where I
twist
put
it
in
off
the,
in the crucible, aka the terracotta pot. I'm kind of curious if the tips are interchangeable
What do you
between
mean?
our
For different
brands. Yeah.
I don't know. The actual screw portion, I don't know. I don't know why they would be though.
But I also kind of don't know why they might not be because it's kind of a standardized product. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So unfortunately, I only have one pair of pliers, so we're gonna have to be good about sharing.
What tip did you use, Mom?
I just used the tip that was already on it, which is like a drawing tip.
Would this be a good drawing tip, this pointed
You
one?
want something that looks like it would be in like a technical pen. Oh, these are very hot. You know, these can get up to 750 degrees.
I believe it.
So,
My finger just barely touched that little metal
ooh,
shield right there.
that's
It was
exciting.
hot. No trips to the emergency room.
I'm about to.
Because I got Devin's
Hey,
bill
me.
the other day.
No,
from
I
his
need
knee.
this, the what's it called? Joseph, do you know if we have another pair of pliers?
I could have brought some from home. I had like 2 or 3
I
pairs.
probably do. Are multiple people going to be switching?
Yeah,
at the
it
same
seems
time?
like it.
Okay.
Can you touch it?
These
now?
are
Can you
silicone
touch what?
grips
Oh, no.
that I ordered off
That
of
looks-
Amazon. But they're a little hard to use. Now,
Hmm.
silicone is heat resistant, but it's not entirely heat proof.
Yeah.
So you don't want to. I am having, this is so
Because you
fiddly.
can, look, even when I'm using silicone to take things out the oven, for some
Oh,
of them that are
duh.
thinner, you
Yeah,
can
me-
definitely
So
feel
wait
the
a minute,
heat.
I still need it. I haven't changed the tip. You gotta be patient. You haven't even sketched anything yet.
I'm gonna draw the.
I forgot, but you wanna unplug your thing when you're changing tips. Turn it off and unplug it, and then put in the tip.
Needle nose or regular?
I don't
Needle
know. We can probably do
nose.
regular.
Needle
Because you're using needle nose right there.
This is very challenging to do though. They're
Did you
so
want the ceiling fan on?
Just
yeah.
To get rid of the
Smell.
funk.
do a funk.
Medium or low?
Just go with low for right now. I finally got my first tip in. Would you pass me that blank over there? I thought I put a blank over here for me, but it disappeared. Thank you. And these
This
are
is like
just,
balsa wood.
yeah, I'm just doing it to make sure it's hot enough. Not yet.
So what's your next target thing gonna be?
I don't know. It's something we need to talk about. Oh, this is taking forever.
If I
to
get
do
the
that.
job at
And
Public
it's hard to
Works,
go against the grain
It
too.
is.
if I get the job at Public Works, I'll save up for a new airbrush pen, and I could take some of my old models from the shed that aren't on parts for anymore, and we could bring them here and do some painting.
Okay, so with the Chandler one, it's taken a while for the brass tip to get hot enough, and it's also kind of far away. I'm used to crunching
Yeah,
up
me
when
too.
I
And
draw.
that makes it hard to
To
draw
control.
with. Especially when you're doing against the grain.
Yeah, it's a little
It wants
easier
to
with
try
the
to
grain,
jump.
but it's a little harder against it. And these are wooden blanks I got from Michael's a while back, so it's nice that I can actually use them. And Devin has a wooden slice, like a slice of a tree. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting challenge. So this is the one I'm working on right now. I use the Crayola airbrush to spray Crayola pipsqueaks on like a Teflon sheet, and then I spritzed it with water, and then I dipped this in that sheet.
So you had the set that had how many tips?
A bunch. And I'm using the fine tip.
I'm making some shrooms. What are the trailer park? After saying that, what are the trailer park boy thing going through my head?
So you definitely have to go really slow with this. It's also, and I cannot I cannot stress this enough. Very easy to burn yourself. Like
Yeah.
super easy to
So
burn
this
yourself.
is not something that you would give to a small child for sure.
Absolutely not.
And even,
Nail gun.
even an older child,
Even, I mean, I've burnt myself a couple times with it already.
I don't even feel safe doing this.
you what? You do or you don't?
I don't.
And why is that?
One slip. I've seen too many horror stories about people whose
With wood burning
wood
tools?
burning tools landed in their crotch.
Well, that's why we practice, or we're trying to practice safety.
It's just like plop. Ah, my
We're down.
groin. My beautiful groin.
They show you this on TV, like on a movie or something.
Yeah.
Then they also want you. That's part of.
That's hyped up.
That's
for-
how they wrote it in.
I mean, it will burn you, like no joke.
Right.
This is not that kind of a toy. But
No,
While it's in your hands, I don't think. I mean, if you dropped it accidentally, where would it go to?
straight down, I hope. No, I
It would
mean
go
onto your
on the
wood.
board right there, right?
if you're doing shrooms, you should do the spots on them with your pen, just like dots.
I'm gonna change this tip because
Becky, you
know,
gonna feed us
You know,
today?
like-
looking smooth.
Yeah.
Becky, you gonna feed us today?
Devin, would you stop it?
We're actually gonna go to PetSmart.
You can't
First.
appreciate the day for what it is.
Boy, Becca. My week has been a good week.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Not only am I got called back
Should
for the
never complain
job.
about anything this week, right?
Yes, not only did I get called back for the job at Public Works, but I found out that was again a tax refund or something. And a stimulus check. And I get to spend a small portion of it on myself.
Well, guys, if you have allergies or sensitivities to smell, this is also going to be one that isn't so great. Well, I'm glad you had a good week, Dev.
To that.
It looks pretty good,
It's
Dad.
pretty good, yeah. Are you going
There-
to try shading it? Using some of
Evidently.
the shading tips?
Yeah, that's this. Is that what he's using, or is he using like the pen tip?
So one of the things I'm kind of disappointed with all of these kits. Yeah, it's finicky to do that.
No, it's just that it's hard because the cord is working against you.
Yeah.
I was in the liquid metal the other night, and they had this for their quiz, their metal quiz. They had a certain bass player play a part of a certain song. Yeah, I told Mom about it. It's a certain famous bass player who also sings the music.
That's Claypool.
Yep, it was Primus. There at the beginning, the beginning part of My Name is Mud
Mm-hmm.
with the bass intro.
Okay, now I gotta
The
laugh
person
you
who
up
had to
again.
guess was like,
It
"Oh,
won't take
that's
too long though, because the
it's
base
such
unit
and
is
such."
hot.
It's like, no, that's not who it is. Sounds like popcorn.
Well, that could be the burning part of
It
the
could be
wood
the part,
burning.
yeah, the kind of
I was
wood
thinking
you're
that was
using,
my
too.
I was thinking that was my brain cells dying as
That could be also.
I was getting high off of wood.
Original. You gonna try one of the stencils
No.
out?
No, but they're gonna be good for other things too.
Kids will never know what that's. Oh wow, that's bad. It's bending.
It's bending.
Did you not put it in enough? You got to do it all the way in. You got to screw it all the way in, or else it could come loose, and then it would really burn you.
Okay, it was just not all the way.
Yeah. You got to be careful about that. So one of the problems with these wood burning kits and all of the wood burning kits I've seen in stores is they don't come with the wood. They don't necessarily come with the stencils. They don't come with like graphite transfers. They basically just come with the tool and maybe some tips.
Hey, we could go Hobby Lobby.
So that makes it not really,
Dang on how much
kid,
money
you
I've
know?
got.
it makes it,
Thought you were gonna save your money.
Well, then we shouldn't go to Hobby Lobby.
but yeah, even with this fine liner, I'm having difficulty pulling clean lines. So I'm going to switch to this bullet, like this finer fine point. Boy, people make this look easy, but it's actually not.
He's like Ian McCullen. Well, actually,
I'm
this
trying to
gun
do
is
shading
so
tip.
easy to take apart. 5 minutes later, he's struggling with the pistol. Actually, not. This is terrible.
I didn't say it was terrible. It's just
Hi,
requires
Joseph.
a lot more practice and patience.
I read this thing about a guy in England who took the gun that the stormtrooper blasted was
I
based
also
on.
find it better if you just hold the tip
Hey
in one
Joseph,
place
tried
and
that.
then twist
I
the.
tried that.
hey Joseph.
I
I
still
saw
was
this
fighting
thing
with
out in
cord.
England.
I also put the cord on the floor so it could just spin.
Yeah.
I saw this thing how a guy in England who had a license to own a gun turned an old what's it called? The old Sterling submachine gun, the basis for the Imperial
I don't
blaster.
really want to talk about
Getting
guns.
this to shade.
How he made into a
But
wood.
I still don't really want to talk about guns.
How about these guns?
Yeah, we need to work on those guns.
They're derringers.
Is that you?
No, it's
That is-
bogies.
Somebody's beeping. Is that Devin's phone? Oh,
this is
that's you.
alarm.
Yeah, good, good. Put it back on the stand. Make sure you don't get all caught up on it when you get up. Yep. That is how you'll burn yourself. Yeah.
It takes a while for this to get hot enough
To do
to
anything.
do shading.
Yeah. This is a much finer tip, but it's not hot yet.
The Festivus of Festivists.
This one is so fine or so sharp that it
Oh.
wants to cut the wood more than it wants
How
to.
fine is it?
Well,
Becca?
balsa wood is really soft anyway.
How fine is fine? I'm sorry.
It's like a knife. That's what you mean.
Well, I'm just using it as a test to see if it's hot enough to burn.
Oh.
We burn.
Iduki. I love that show. Have you ever watched it? Where they make historical like swords. Last one they did, the guy
This is gonna take a while.
was
Yeah.
supposed to
It's
cast.
like, it's like the needle felting one where it just takes
It will-
forever.
No, but at least the needle felting one is ready.
I've been working on the cat, and it's
Yeah, I'm
taken
making-
a while.
I'm making big mistakes.
Why are you doing that?
I don't mean to.
Well, Devin's motto is, if I'm gonna fail, I'm gonna fail big. All right, I don't think this fine tip is really gonna work for what I want. So I'll have to switch it out. Yeah, this is definitely one of those. It's a quiet evening. Maybe
You
it's
don't
kind
care
of cold
about burning your-
outside.
you
You're
don't-
out in the shed. You just want to like zone out and make something.
Then make a model.
Not everybody likes to do models.
Make a Gundam model.
Not everybody wants to do Gundam models.
Play Legos.
Not everybody wants. Sometimes people want to make something from their own imagination.
That's Legos.
Not necessarily. You're still using the Lego blocks to. And also, Legos can be expensive.
Not if you have enough of them.
Or you can find them at,
Goodwill.
not only that, garage sales.
There are
and
people
stuff
though who
like
go
that.
buy that up, so that there's none, which kind of and then resell them on like eBay, and that kind of bugs me because it's like
Are you getting enough ventilation with that fan speed?
ish. Don't turn it higher because it'll make it colder. But I really wish we could have gotten the windows open. The front door is open, but I was hoping to get kind of a cross draft to kind of pull the fumes out. Oh, I like the spots you're getting on the mushrooms.
Yeah. The cool thing about working at Public Works, if I get the job, is that even though that I have to work outside like some of my previous jobs, which I'm not gonna mention, they make you take breaks at Public Works. Like they fuss at you if you don't take breaks.
Well, it's not OSHA compliant if you're not taking breaks.
Like you get like a bunch of breaks. Like there's 3 I know. If you get half an hour at 9 o'clock in the morning, you get an hour and a half for lunch.
Hour and a half for lunch.
Geez,
That's
you can
decent.
make a meal.
You could go
Oh,
home
yeah.
and eat if you really
You
want
get
to.
another half an hour after lunch.
For what? Oh, the
Break.
afternoon break. It's almost
And you
like our
don't
school
have-
used to be with
You
recess.
might like it.
Get recess.
And you don't have to take your work home with you,
Yeah.
which might be the best part of all.
I don't have to drive my own car because they have crew vehicles.
Oh, that's a huge plus.
But you have to have a reliable car to get to work.
Yes, but he's not putting all the wear and tear on his car.
I
in
can
the
almost
meantime.
taste the burning solder and the burning
What solder?
wood in my mouth.
There is no solder.
Yeah, that looks good, Devin.
Oh yeah, you're kind of proud of yourself?
Yeah. Yeah, Mom, me and Beck were talking about Ghost in the Shell, and she probably.
Whoa.
I was saying you probably should watch it. 'Cause
I've seen the movie.
No, the anime.
It's
No.
I
better.
think you would like it.
It's
It is
Okay,
better.
I'm not gonna watch it.
It's more interesting. Much more interesting. Because, it's like, you said it's about Scarlett Johansson's character getting kidnapped or something, right? They forced her to put biomechanics in. Well, that's not what happens in the show.
Yeah, not at all.
She puts biomechanics in to become a better police officer. And it's not. And
So what do you think of wood burning so far?
Mm.
Not for you?
Tedious.
For me.
It is very... But
it's
you
like
know,
watching
I
wood
like...
burn.
I like doing linoleum carving.
Yeah, I like
And
that.
this is, to me, not that dissimilar.
It's just not as productive.
No. Well, not at the level we're at.
Even at the level that I was at when I did linoleum block cutting, which was at
Just
entry
learning.
level, it was still.
Oh, what I meant though is like, I am sure there are people who have done wood burning for a long time who can do some amazing stuff, but that is not
Kids,
us.
if you don't find this fun enough, go back on the model and do that.
Devin, Bandai is not giving you a kickback.
I was not expecting one.
I think he's hoping they'll notice him send by.
Do some models.
Please, Bandai, send me some models.
Maybe some of those God hand nippers. Those are those really expensive, really nice model nippers.
Yeah.
They're
I'll probably play around with this more at some
Yeah, because
point.
what you really need to do is demonstrate with the different tips, because you're the one that's got all the tips.
Yeah, but
The
they take
different
so
tips.
long to warm up.
I could do Shake Zula. That would be an interesting one, wouldn't it?
It's up to you. There's
Oh,
plenty
I'm
of
gonna
wood
try
blanks.
it. I'm gonna try it.
Really? You really want to do the big one
Yeah.
as Master Shake?
I would do,
I thought you were going to do a Gundam.
yeah, I
No.
would do a Gundam,
Okay.
as much as you used to like to draw Gundams.
So, Devin, do you think you're going to keep doing wood burning? Because you bought a wood burning kit.
Alright. This is gonna be the worst Master Shake ever. Yeah, I'm not gonna do Master Shake. This looks like a cup.
Because it is a cup. That's what he is. He's
I
a
know,
cup.
it's a bad excuse for a cup.
Did you need to
it
reference
looks like a cup.
You could have referenced
No, it looks like
my
a cup.
drink or her drink for shake.
It looks like a cup.
You can erase on wood, you know. This is a quiet one. We're not getting as much chat as the tie-dye stream got. No, I basically went on fivebelow.com and I ordered any kits that looked feasible and interesting. And I gotta tell you, I think we basically worked through all the interesting Five Below kits. All that was left was like sand art. What else? Sand art. Oh, I got a ultimate light up and glow crystals kit, which means
Thought you didn't want to do crystal.
I didn't, but what it means is we gotta like set it up and then I have to wait several weeks. Ooh, you know what would look good? If you leave this petal white and you do, yeah, because that's gonna make it really pop out. It's very difficult to get
It
a straight
reminds
line.
me of Unicorn Gundam when they had the sniper Zaku one in the helicopter. Or as they call it in Gundam, Fat Uncle. I don't get why they call it Fat Uncle. But, and they had the, he was sniping from the helicopter, and as soon as he finished one shot, he'd pull the bolt and this giant rod would come out. It was like glowing. Or it reminds me of what we have at work to heat our, to heat the pizzas. And while they're
Heat
waiting to
lamp?
be, yeah. No, we have one with a rod in it.
Now what? What's the
Well-
rod do?
The rod is what heats up the.
Oh, okay.
Like, and you stick the rod in something to heat it
Oh,
up?
it's not
That
a.
works,
It's
but-
not a prostate exam.
Devin!
Sorry, they don't even know what that
What
is.
do you do with the rod?
Devin!
It's on a. It's
Mom
on,
said one curse word one time on a stream, and that stream got demonetized. Not that I make a lot of money from it, but it goes to show that.
Did you burn yourself?
no. Okay, you use this rod. It's in a lamp setup, and it heats it from the top. It's like a glowing red rod.
Okay,
Like,
so it puts out enough heat where it's like in a metal structure,
Yeah, I'm not
so it
supposed to touch
reflects the
it.
heat.
Yeah, we're not supposed to touch it.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Like there
that
was
would
one
be
chick.
nice.
Sounds like an easy bake oven.
There's one
Well,
time
Easy
where.
Bake Oven uses a light bulb.
Well,
I know,
there's this
but then
one
this
time where
uses
there's
It's not
this
a
one
light
time
bulb.
where one of the workers had stacked the pizza too high.
Yeah, it set on fire. Yeah, got too close.
Had to stomp it out. He curb stomped that pizza.
That would have been the second fire.
Are
that
you done wood
location.
burning?
No, I'm gonna heat up.
Now, Devin,
Huh?
that would have been the
No,
second
that's like
fire
the
at
third
that
or
location.
fourth, honestly, because when it was East Island alone had 2, and then the Chinese restaurant that took
Really?
over had 1. Yeah, that because no one ever cleaned. They just bought the old restaurant. No one cleaned the grease trap, and it's like it was a grease fire.
They probably never cleaned the grease trap. It's like Mr. Snowman,
Excuse me, that's what makes it taste so good.
Greasy goodness.
except that's what makes it so volatile.
Ooh, you can actually burn the wood if you hold the iron too close while you're talking. So even if the iron isn't on the wood, if it's near the wood.
You said it gets up to like 700 degrees.
Yeah, 750.
I need about 750.
It
Sorry.
takes too long, and it leaves dents in the wood.
It does. This is.
That's what she said.
I'll
when I
keep
first started
trying, but
saying.
it's not it for me. Not, and I was kind of thinking it would be kind of a thing for me because it can involve drawing and shaping.
Well, that's why we need to model sometime.
Ah,
If-
look.
If this were
I
a
was trying to get it on
laser,
its side,
yeah,
and the rim burnt
Yeah.
it.
Or you could do black market LASIK surgery
like
as your
if
next
this was
one.
if this was a laser, then it would work the way you wanted it to work.
Okay, kids.
'Cause then
Devin,
you wouldn't have
stop,
to actually touch the
please.
surface. You would just
Yeah. Oh, you know, I might end up getting a 3D doodler pen then. Well, at least I can say I tried it. I'm annoyed because this was very highly recommended, and like it got so hot, my fine point tip warped. Seriously, look, it warped.
That's something to mine.
But it's not supposed to. You don't make a tool
That's-
You should make a tool rated for how hot the tool gets.
yeah. But if these are brass tips,
They shouldn't. They should be heat resistant. Like, well, and now it doesn't want to even
What,
transfer
tungsten
the
or
heat.
something?
I don't know, maybe. This might be a short one. Because now it doesn't want to work at all. It's just doing like stop and start lines. I had high hopes for this.
She had high hopes.
That's the
She
problem
said,
with some of these. I'm like, this is gonna be really cool, and then
She
it's,
Because you think it's gonna be better than what it is. But isn't that the point of the blog?
oh yeah, I guess that's the
If
point.
you're expecting instant gratification.
Something else that's annoying is I paid $10 for the one you're using. Devin paid $12 for the one he's using.
And then you spent a big price of,
$30, I think.
that's because you got all those tips.
Well, but it doesn't. Devin's has an off and on switch. Mine doesn't.
Mine
Yours
has a swivel cord.
has a swivel cord. Mine doesn't. Yours has a protective rubberized grip. Mine doesn't.
Is it getting hot where your fingers are right there?
It's a little warm, but it's not
Oh,
uncomfortably warm.
shoot.
Good catch.
Did you? No, it's just like part of it just melted and hit the,
What?
hit the wood.
The tip did what,
Wait,
melted into
explain
the
what
wood?
happened. Hey, Joseph, could you move the camera so they can see Devin's tool?
It's like it just.
What? I'm sorry.
I don't know, it looks something.
Oh, sorry.
It like burned the tip. The tip is like.
Yeah, no, it's not transferring heat evenly and it's getting caught in the wood.
The grain of the wood.
Yeah, but the thing, I'm pointing this out because it actually wasn't that bad of a problem before, and now it's becoming a problem because the tool deformed and. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave a negative review for this on Amazon because that's where they
On
recommended
the
it.
actual.
Yeah, on the
tool that you
product
bought?
because this thing is not. It's the tip warped, and I've been using it for 30 minutes, which I think is a reasonable amount of time. And the other small fine point tip I tried is so small it just pierces the wood.
Yeah.
It doesn't do
Well, the
anything.
wood is soft. So
Well,
unless
they
you have something
recommend-
like oak,
You start with pine because pine is easy to burn.
yeah, but it's
Like, it doesn't
also
take
it
as
also
much heat.
leaves dents.
It does.
Balsa also.
Also. You want to ride in your car, Becca?
We can. Anyway, I like wood burning as a concept. I am not enjoying wood burning right now with this tool.
I still think leather work.
We might
might
get
be
to
more
that.
rewarding.
If
I
you
want
like
to do linoleum, and
Yeah, I
also
like
I've been
linoleum.
looking at punch embroidery and
Kids!
like a small weaving loom.
Yeah.
kids, if you want to do something fun, go get your daddy's soldering iron and start soldering things.
Well, this is not a soldering iron, but yours
Has a
has
soldering
a tip, doesn't it?
Yep.
I don't think ours does, Devin, but
I
ours
actually
came with a
don't know if
soldering
it
tip.
would be.
I wonder if it's a different kind of metal.
It is actually. Most of them are brass. The soldering tip is like a silvery metal.
It looks pretty
Pretty
good.
good. How do you feel about it?
I'm done.
But that's not an answer. How do you feel about it?
I feel good.
So at least mine on the front shows what
What you're
the
getting?
tips do.
Yeah.
Like that one right there, that angled one that
His
I'm
on
using
the
for
back
shading.
shows what his tips do
Where is that?
on the back.
How do I stop this? I'm
You're done.
See, I would
Turn
hesitate
it
to
off
even do
on the thing,
yeah.
to even
and
do
then
this
unplug
kind of
it.
stuff.
And yours is the second. Do you-
I
and then rest it on the stand because it's still very hot. Yeah.
this is getting me anxious because
It's getting you anxious.
So what did you
because-
think of your $12 plaid wood burning?
I think it works better than yours.
Okay.
Oh yeah, look at your tip.
Oh yeah, it like melted in. Are you serious? That is bad. That is bad.
Well, I mean, is this round? Is that like a big round tip?
Yeah, it's a big round.
Okay,
tip.
so it
Now
just
it's
has.
burning correctly
It
again.
looks like it just has wood debris on it.
debris.
Because
That
mine,
reminds me.
mine
can you go
picked
eat
up.
Can you go eat
see
barbecue?
right there, mine picked up some wood debris on
Yeah.
it too.
You don't want to eat barbecue?
Devin, why are you? I mean, we're just going from one thing to the next. Just calm yourself down.
Hey Joseph, I know you're busy. Did you want to try wood burning with Devin's? Not right now? Okay.
But there's two.
Well, he had said he was interested in trying it, but not necessarily.
It's not
on
as
the
much
stream.
fun as it looks.
He's more patient than I am, but
I know, but
yeah,
it doesn't give you
these
even being
tools
patient. It doesn't
are
give you the
making it
result.
frustrating. I think. Like, look at this, it's all warped.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure is bent.
And it doesn't deliver heat evenly, so it makes
I know.
Doing what
especially
you
when you go
wanna
over to the
do.
grain,
yeah.
then it makes little bumpy things.
Yeah, it's actually easier when I'm kind of moving horizontally.
See, I couldn't even do that and get
Yeah.
because it would get
Oh, I was
cool
having trouble
off.
doing it over here.
Yeah,
and over
it
here.
would cool off.
And it looks, I mean, it looks a little janky like that, you know? And I'm saying
Yeah.
that not as like critiquing the art, but critiquing the tool.
Oh, I know.
It's not great. Yeah, they make way nicer tools. They make like heating stations, like you would if you were soldering. But I am.
Heating station.
It's like a soldering gun where you have a base unit with the controls. Hey Dev, would you mind keeping it down a little bit?
Sure.
Thank you. Where you have like a base station with controls and you can change the temperature and
Yeah.
stuff, and they have much finer tips. And then all the electronics aren't in the handle, so the handle's much thinner. But I'm not gonna spend that much money because, I mean, maybe if I had a friend who had one and I tried it again and I was like, this is great, but
I don't think it's great.
no.
I don't think
not-
it's great at all, actually.
I'm not enjoying this one. I'm glad we tried it. I'm not excited about the results. These are my results. They're pretty blobby. And this was with the Chandler tool. So I'm
With
gonna
all the fancy tips.
yeah, but no controls. So I'm gonna unplug this one, put my tip in the crucible. Hope I don't drop it on myself. It's probably hot enough to burn through the table. Not really, but.
That makes wider lines.
All right, so that is it for the more expensive. And also, like, the whole thing just wobbles.
Yeah.
Like, the build quality leaves to be desired. Internet, what are you thinking when you're saying that's, like, a good one? Because this is not, maybe I got a defective one? I don't know. It's not a good one. It is a sad potato.
Raining again.
Probably. It's been raining off and on all day because we were going to do this outside, but the temperature has gotten pretty unpleasant for working outside. All right, Mom, you are the sole holdout, the last remaining person
That's because I was willing to try the
burning
tips.
wood. And you're moving, huh?
What'd you make?
Me? The busted looking daisies.
No.
Which is a shame because
Sketch?
yeah, I worked over a sketch. I did the one where I used Crayola pipsqueaks to do a watercolor background. And I was so excited about the watercolor. I'm going to use that technique again and just paint like gouache or something on top of it. Not on this one.
Word.
Because I like the technique. The technique's cool, but the wood burning.
Yeah, leaves a little bit to be desired.
Yeah. And it smells like caramel, which is like
I
the
figure it
like
smells like
burnt
caramel.
caramel because of the burning
Maybe there's sugar in the
in the sap.
Oh, this is a little bit. This tip is a little
Moves
bit
faster.
easier to go, except for right there, to go across grains.
That's another thing is it looks like you're picking up a lot of like wood schmutz.
I am, because look at that one, a little black
Yeah.
stuff coming off.
That's not something I really noticed people talking about in any of the tutorials I watched.
I mean, are we pushing too hard on it? Maybe.
Is this wood too cheap? Because it's like balsa
Well,
veneer, I think, from
But
Michaels.
What would you use instead?
Devin
like
used
that. What is that
this,
kind of wood?
which I think might be hickory, which is harder than pine.
No, it but you can see,
all the schmutz he got.
you can see where he went into the wood. That's
Yeah.
probably where it kind of got bad.
Well,
No.
it's kind of sad that the Dollar General wood burning kit is about as good
As you
as the
expected?
other. No, it's better than I figured halfway through you were gonna want to trade with me, and I was just prepared to trade with you.
No, why would I want to
Because
trade
I
with
would, because I gave you the Dollar General one, but it was really. I figured it would be bad, and we would trade, and then I'd have the bad.
you? Well, it's not hot anywhere on the
one. No,
handle.
it's got like a rubberized grip. That's pretty.
And like
smart.
I said, this does not equally swivel.
Yeah, but it moves.
Or just this turns. I don't know if the cord is actually turning. Anyway, I'm done.
You've had enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll blame you.
And for the little stand to look so chintzy, actually
It works quite
it works
well.
very well. So you don't have to have
Yeah,
a fancy
no,
metal ring stand over there. All you need is
I
something
wouldn't
to.
call it fancy. It's just wire. All right, guys. Well,
cool. Now you got all these things that you're gonna have to
oh,
find
I've had those for a
another
while.
use
No, I've
for.
had those for a while. I got those at Michael's years ago. So this is just me kind of Devin, I'm working right now. This is just me kind of destashing in a way. All right, guys. Well, we tried out 3 different wood burning kits today, and none of them were worth the money in our opinion.
Worked any better than the others.
The Chandler one, the tips deformed on me, and I wasn't getting even heating. The Plaid one, Devin, what was wrong with the Plaid one? It's like the tip.
Oh, he said
said
it
the
kinda
tip
went-
melted.
I don't know about that. Which one is it?
That and that. Look, something else.
Oh yeah,
they
this
just,
one.
They changed
This
color.
one definitely.
Okay, so
yeah,
this-
but they all
hang
even
on.
mine
This
changed
is one of the
color.
brass ones that I
Yeah.
didn't really use. And then this is the brass one that I used a lot. Look at the different, I mean, y'all can't see, but this is more like copper. Oh, if they put copper,
Yeah,
it's more
then it would
coppery.
melt.
And this one looks like it's brass.
Because copper melts at a lower
Whereas
temperature.
this is one of Devin's.
So it might
It's
have
silvery
a copper coating
kind of
or
the same
copper
color.
plated.
as mine.
But this definitely bent.
Was it straight to begin
Yes,
with?
it was
Or what?
straight.
Are you serious?
Yes, that's
No.
from pushing on it. Yes,
Devin,
it was.
come here.
What?
It was
Just come
straight.
here. Oh, it's all bent. Oh, and you
Yeah.
can see areas of multicolor where the heat
Yeah.
deformed.
What?
Was this straight, like up and
Oh,
straight,
no.
straight,
That
or was it like a
that was
dental
straight,
stick?
wasn't
Look
it?
at this thing.
But
So it
it's
was
also
curved?
curved here
Was
on
it
the
curved?
tip.
It was straight.
No, it's curved like this.
But it wasn't curved like Gonzo's nose like it is now. I'm sorry. I don't think wood burning tips should melt in the wood burning tool. I think that's dangerous. And then yours also changed color.
Yeah, but this one still did. Look at the tip of this one.
Yeah, that one
Melted
is
it?
It went
brass.
from brass to like a
Silvery.
silvery
And this
color.
was once brass color,
Yeah,
and now it's all silvery
yeah.
and pink.
So
Silvery
I don't
and pink.
know.
So yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how brass.
Another thing is
Does it
all of
say that
these
it's brass?
screws, all these screws look like they're the same size. So they might work with any tool.
So if you have a terrible, what's it called, wood burning tool, and it fits the good wood burning tool, you can use all the good, heads on the.
Yeah, if you have good heads, but it seemed like all of the tips were
See,
bad.
I could never do anything.
Like the
that
art
looks
that
like
they showed,
that.
that aspirational art
Yeah,
that they probably
never
photoshopped
could.
a
It
bit.
would never
No,
look like that.
doesn't look like that.
Mine would be all pushed in,
Scratchy and
bumpy.
catching on the wood.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, well, wood burning is apparently not for us. Mom figured that. I thought we'd like it. I think Devin thought we'd like it.
Dragging
So
my feet on that one for a
yeah,
while.
yeah, but that's the one people were really excited about, and then no one or very few people showed up for it. That's okay. Very few people have witnessed the shame of today's review. So that was a thing. So what do you want to do next week?
What are our choices?
I have paint your own
Happy-
planters, and even though they come with the world's tiniest pots of paint, I've got lots of acrylic
And
paint.
how many planters
I
do you
bought
have?
3.
Oh, you bought 3 of
Yes.
those? And how does that work?
I
what's
think
the
it is
point?
ceramic, like bisque.
Yeah, so
What
we just
do you mean?
paint
What's
it.
the point? Yeah,
What
you
kind
just
of
you just
paints do we
decorate it.
use?
It comes with the world's tiniest acrylic pots, but I have lots of acrylic.
Right, so we already know it's not gonna be enough paint.
Well, this isn't, no. But
Yeah.
what I have probably will. I figure we should wait till closer to Easter to do the dyeing.
You know what? I don't know, because we're only gonna do one a week, right?
Oh, with the dyeing, I was thinking,
We're gonna do
Do as
egg
many
blowing.
as
We're
y'all-
gonna make an Easter egg tree.
yes.
We can
Wait,
do
one
the
sec.
different
Hang on,
kind and put
hang
them
on,
on
hang
your
on.
tree.
I have
And just
this.
take this
I have this.
That's not an Easter egg
It's
tree.
not. It's an Easter egg
Sand.
display.
Yeah,
From
probably made out of
Celebrate.
paper.
No, it's it's plastic. Very
I would say we take
plastic.
the garland off your tree and we could just hang the eggs on your tree.
We did talk about egg blowing, and I have some green, like robin's egg
Yeah, I know
color
that. You said that.
eggs that I bought because I wanted to, or we bought them.
I mean,
because
how
wanna blow
many
them.
egg dyeing kits do you have?
So many, but I don't want to use the egg dyeing kits on the robin's eggs
No.
because I'm going to paint those like
Right.
watercolor.
But how many kits
One,
do you have?
2, 3, 4
4.
Plus
That's
I
4
have-
weeks.
egg tattoos.
Yeah,
They're
that's
just
5
stickers,
weeks
probably.
then.
No, I mean we could do. I don't want to do 5 weeks of Easter eggs. I was thinking we could do an extravaganza
That is so
of eggs.
Becca, now you're sounding like what's in it?
So many eggs.
Becca, now
I hope you like eggs.
Becca,
Because I don't.
Becca, now you're sounding what's
I also have friendship bracelet
Nailed it.
kits. These
Embroidery kits.
yes, and I got
something.
2.
Is that county
because-
cross stitch or is that it's
No,
embroidery?
neither. These are friendship braiding.
Oh, okay. I'm talking
So,
about these over
yeah, I got these. They each have 2 looms
Uh huh.
because if 3 of us are doing it,
Uh-huh.
with 2 people you can kind of stretch 1 kit, but you can't really with 3. So we could do friendship braiding. I have some embroidery,
What
but
about
these-
that one right there? Is that
this is
embroidery
the
also?
Dollar Tree one. That's
That's
like a
embroidery also
plastic
though, right?
canvas. Technically,
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I could easily go pick up 2 more kits. It was
I mean, if
$1.
it's that's county cross stitch,
$1.
isn't it?
And these were like $3.25 each. And these I got at Dollar General, and they're a lot nicer. They have the hoops, they have the canvases. The pattern is printed on the canvas,
Mm-hmm.
so you can't go off script.
Are there any directions? Oh, it says
It should have
instructions.
instructions.
Okay.
I thought you didn't like embroidery.
I don't do a lot of embroidery. 'Cause I don't know the stickers.
Well, this is supposed to.
But if it's
this
got
one is supposed to
instructions-
teach you the satin stitch.
Right. Then if it's got
And I think
instructions.
this one teaches basically that. We have rock painting, and I noted your fear of the mythical creatures rock painting, so I got one that is very easy.
I just think it's a big shoo-shoo.
It is, but
Paint a rock and then
Paint
write
a
a
rock.
message on it. And
you
then do what
hide them,
with
and
it.
then people find them.
Yeah, right.
I
There's
have
one
more.
more
I got an
probably.
origami kit. We could do origami.
Yeah, we could do origami.
I have the crystals kit, and I have a sand art kit.
Well, you got all that origami paper.
I
All
know.
that beautiful origami
Yep.
paper.
That's why I got the origami kit, was really so that we have instructions that we could spread out and look at.
Yeah, it's probably going to be much nicer than the paper that's going to be
Oh,
there.
probably. I got it from Five Below, so
Yeah.
I'm not super.
Okay, so pick something.
I don't know. It's sounding like we're probably going to do the origami kit next week.
There's also sand art.
There is sand art and a crystal kit. I got 2 sand arts because
That's where you design, you
You
make
do
it
layered
in a,
sand.
in a container or
Yeah.
something.
probably using a funnel.
Okie dokie.
I guess we can let them vote, and then we'll be up to their mercy.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'll see something that just screams me.
Because the rock's never going to have enough paint.
I
they're
have
showing them
more
painted.
acrylic paint. I have Posca markers. I have acrylic markers.
Uh-huh.
So with the rocks, I don't ever figure we're really going to use the acrylics with the rocks because I don't always like the colors either. All right. Anyway, thank you guys for joining us and for watching us struggle with and eventually give up on wood burning.
In those egg painting kits.
Yes.
There's nothing that has to do with the oil, just dipping it in and letting it sit on the surface like we do. with the
Oh,
paper.
we can also try
With the paper?
sumiyagashi with the eggs.
Yeah, I think
I still
so.
have the sumi. I've got
Yeah.
plenty of the sumiyagashi.
Yeah, because then you just have to. It just has to be deep enough that you could dip the whole
Yeah.
egg in and,
And
then pull
these
it all
come
out.
with the egg dipper wires. You
Right.
just
I
grab
wouldn't do
whatever.
that. I would, if we were to blow the eggs, I would have something that we could put thread or something through that hole, and it.
Oh yeah,
on
and you
the always
just.
do.
I've got
Right, and
twine
just
and
dip it
stuff.
like that.
Yeah.
Because it'd be easier for them to dry too if they're hanging.
That's true. And then I know where you're going. You want to hang them on the tree.
I think it
My
would be. I think
still
it would
Mardi
very,
Gras
yeah.
tree.
You didn't want to try to do any shading, Becca?
I was
wanna
struggling
try?
with one tip.
I'm just surprised that you.
I
You
well,
go
the
to the
thing
I
bathroom?
mean, you've got pretty good line control.
no, I don't.
No, not when it comes to the grain.
Yeah,
It's like
boom,
a
boom,
bump,
boom, boom,
bump,
boom,
bump.
boom, like a
Sure.
gravel
Yeah.
road.
Yeah, you can see on mine where I hit
It's
the
more
grain
like the
too.
curved paths that look good.
Yeah,
the
They
straight
do.
Ones,
The straight
you
ones are
didn't.
terrible.
Yeah.
Not excited. This was not very fulfilling. Did not take care of all those little
I felt like I did really cute art,
creative dents.
and I'm bummed out that the art we were not able to.
Cause it just takes so long, and then even after it heats up,
Yeah,
if you use it, then it cools off while
Yeah.
you're using it.
yeah.
So you get like
And we're moving slow too.
Sure.
I mean, not Devin, but we were
No.
moving slow.
Some of
actually
the-
Devon's didn't come out
Devin's
that
came
bad
out the best.
Yeah, I like
until
that.
where you started digging
I
up
gave
the
him
wood right there.
the he
on
got
the
the
fire.
no he bought his so he had the Plaid iron.
Sure.
Anyway, guys, thank you for hanging out with us. We'll see you next week. If you've got any recommendations or suggestions for craft kits you'd like to see us try out, or crafts that we haven't tried yet, and I would like to try resin and soap making and candle making at some point, let us know in the comments below. We'll see you guys next week. Keep an eye on the community tab for updates about when the next Chillstream will be. Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you later. Now, where are we gonna keep
See,
that?
even this got discolored back. Look, I guess that's the heat.